Alright, I'm gonna wait for these two rigs to head up the road. So this is just the street in front of my property. I haven't done the estimation, but I think it's at least 500 meters to get all the way out there. So I'm going to do a comparison between my OKW and this LH3 LEP head. I've already looked at them on my own, and it's pretty fucking bananas. Now, fair warning. No, not warning, but to be fair, the OKW is still my favorite weapon light head for actual practical use. This LH3 is completely fucking pointless for an actual defensive rifle, but if it's any indication of where things are going in the future, I'm pretty fucking excited about it. All right, so here, this is my OKW. There's my OKW. Now it's got really solid candela. I mean, I can see it illuminates the telephone pole down at the bend, which is about 600-700 meters out. Probably wouldn't be able to PID off of it, but I can see it from here. And I got a nice amount of flood around the outside, so if I'm using this in a house, I can see everything that's going on around me pretty easily, and I can still put some face melting light in somebody's eyes. This is the LH3. And that is fucking ridiculous. Now, it's entirely unusable when it's within anything within, I'd say, 50 meters. If it's at 20 feet, the actual circle of light is about 4 feet across, and there is zero spill. I mean, it's ridiculous how little spill it has. Ah, fucking cars. But yeah, this thing, it's just on a whole different level. So I'm going to turn over here and I'm going to point it at my house. That way I'm not pissing off my neighbors. And the LEP head that I'm showing from the Weltool head, it is classified as a Class 3B laser device. So that's something to be aware of as well. But again, there's the OKW, just like that. Nice and bright, but nice and spilly. Really bright. That's about 150 meters to my house, to my shop. And some of you guys have seen it before, but when I come to snowblow down here, I've actually shot this light through a snowstorm, through two outdoor high intensity sodium lights, and still been able to get viewable, usable light on that front door. Then I swapped to the LH3, and it is legitimately a searchlight. You know, and at that distance I get, you know, a wide enough beam that I can see what's going on up there, but you know, within 10 feet the beam pattern is like, Jesus Christ. And I can feel it. I can fucking feel it on my hand. I can't look at my hand. I can look at it through the camera screen, but I can't physically look at it. That is utterly retarded light. Take it up to the top of the mountain, just so you're aware there actually is a mountain up there. We go to the other direction. Look at that. I mean, it's like a white light version of a full power PEC illuminator, but without the artifacts. Just bonkers. Now, if they could come out with a lens that gives me some spill and leaves me, I don't know, 120,000 candela. Right now it's pushing 196,000 candela out of 335 lumens. So that's why you're getting that, that laser beam hotspot and zero flood, because it's having to focus the 300 plus lumens into that beam. That's why, 10 feet away, I've got a 6-inch circle. 20 feet away, I got about a 2-foot circle. But Jesus fucking Christ. This is the first flashlight that I was legitimately concerned that I might damage my phone camera with when I was in the house. Because I had the camera set up downstairs to do some pictures, to take some picture comparisons off of the wall, and as soon as it hit that wall, I was like, oh shit, I gotta not do that. I gotta take this outside. So, but I mean, this is a toy. In its current iteration, I would say this is just a toy. This, while not being able to reach as far as tightly, it's just more. I mean, you can use it. You can actually do shit with it. This is for goofy factor, honestly. Because if I was shooting long distance at night in some sort of mythical late night SPR type sniper application, the fuck would I want a giant white searchlight beam pointed off my muzzle when I could just put a PEC 15 on it and nobody would know I was there? So I think this is a cool proof of concept. The candela is bananas, but I think there's going to need to be at least some spill integrated into it to make it usable. That being said, I fucking love this thing. This will be my play around handheld for night courses. I'll just tell everyone to turn their nods off so nothing gets damaged. I'd be worried about the auto gating not catching it fast enough, because fuck. Well, there you have it. And the temperature of the OKW is definitely warmer. It's a lot warmer. But when you've got almost 3 times the candela, I don't think it really matters as much. Just craziness. The other crazy thing is this light, after this amount of time that I've had it on, almost constant, it's barely warm to the touch. I mean, if I'd left the OKW on this long, it would be a hand warmer. I could stick it in my pocket in the freezing weather. It's pretty fucking cold out here right now, but I could stick it out in the freezing weather and use it as a fucking hand warmer. This thing is just barely over hand warm. I mean, it's just a really low draw, and that's part of that is why the LH3, they're rated with an 18650. It's rated for up to 2.5 hours of runtime, which I think is pretty awesome too. And you can see, if you look at the beam, how it converges about right there, and then diverges out to wherever you end up going. So, oh shit, hope I didn't blast that guy's eyeballs out. So, man, I'm kind of blown away. I'm blown away that I was able to get this without any sort of regulations, but pretty happy about it. I think I'll be keeping an eye on this this as a technology for usable weapon lights in the future. Because right now this is just bananas town right here. This is just ridiculous. I have to make sure I don't actually point it at anybody's house, because I wouldn't want them I wouldn't want them getting blind or calling the cops on me. So there you have it. 196,000 candela. Useless but awesome.